What's up, everybody? It's Chris from Shed Billies. Yes, I'm laying on a concrete floor. I've got a 1968 Triumph. Every time I start this bike, it leaves a little bit of oil, sometimes a puddle. And it's gotten better, and every time I stop. And I've been losing my freaking mind trying to figure out where this oil leak has been coming from. And I have been going through every gasket, my exhaust, anything that could be that would possibly be leaking oil down to the ground. I've gone through everything. I can't find it. Tonight, doing some research and looking underneath the bike, I think I found it. I'm gonna share it with you right now. All right, I'm gonna do a slow video here. So, I found out on some of these older Triumphs that there's actually a crankcase breather underneath the bike. I didn't know that. And it's behind the chain case, right there. See that hose right there? It's a metal nipple. It's probably hard to tell, but it actually still has hose around it that would have run to the return line. And so what's happening is maybe I have a little bit too much oil. There's several reasons that it could be. Most likely 90% of the crankcase leaks are because I've got a little bit too much oil in the motor. But what's happening is every time I start the bike, it spits. And every time I stop the bike, it's pressure. It's spitting a little bit of oil out. Now, I'm sure some of you guys with a little bit more knowledge of the Triumphs can give me an idea of what's going on, but I'm going to go ahead and try to take that old line off of it and run a new line, and I'm either going to run it to the return or I'm going to run it to a catch can. So hang tight. I'm going to show you everything, but just give you again an idea. I've got the bike on its side now, and that will tell you an idea where it's at. And I'm going to do it one more time, just because, like I said, I know I'm not the only one going through this mystery oil leak. But there she is, and that is not an easy thing to get to. So hang tight, let's see what I can do with it. Alright guys, before I start on the repair, if you're dealing with this same issue, like I said, I was on a lot of threads trying to figure out what's going on. If you're dealing with the same issue, clean underneath your bike and look behind that crankcase and see if you can see the, whether it be a metal nipple, a ripped hose, something like that. And this very may well be your solution as well. Again, I don't know what years had this issue. I don't know whether it's early 60s, late 70s. Mine's a 68. But I did see an awful lot of people with this same thread and this same issue, and not a lot of resolution to this problem. There are a few, obviously, people who know a lot more than I do have provided this information to me, and that's why I want to share it with you if you're going through this same issue. I'm going to get started on this repair, and then we're going to test it. Right now I'm going to run a line to a catch can so I can do some test runs and see if that's still happening, and we'll go from there. I'm still here. I really suck at turning this damn thing off. Hang tight, I'll be right back. As you can see, I got the new line on. The line was just a 3/8 hose, so I was able to get the old hose off just by using a flathead screwdriver. And here's a piece of that old hose right there. And I was able to just easily put the new hose on with a self, you know, one of those clamps that you just squeeze and then put on. Not hard at all. Thought it was going to be a lot harder than that. I'm going to run it to a catch can now, and we'll go ahead and test it out. Be right back. All right, let's start this bad boy up, see if I did it right. Might take a minute, so hang tight. Got a winner. That's another leak entirely. Alright guys, as you can see, that was it. That ended up being my leak. I ran that thing for a good 10 minutes, nothing. I changed the line out to a clear line so I could see what was going on, and sure enough, that's exactly what it was. So if you're dealing with this same issue, turn your bike over and see if that's it. And if it is, Hopefully this will help. I didn't have a catch can because I'm just doing this temporarily, but I did have a can. But it worked good. All right, guys, thanks for watching. What are you doing in my video?